You would be correct in that. Ha ha ha! Silly me. Wouldn't be a golden stream without technical difficulties. Anywho, let's walk backwards and say what I wanted to say. So yes, welcome back to another session of Trails of Cold Steel 4. We're going to start Chapter 1 proper today after we finish the prologue. I know the Game Awards are going on, so again, feel free to go watch those, actually. If you're, coming here live. If it's on the archive, then it doesn't really matter to you, exactly. It does not matter to you, really. No, does it? But let's see. The other thing I had mentioned is that I had equipped and orbed up everybody last time to what I kind of want right now. We don't have the ability to do subs yet, which is actually really interesting. So I wonder why that's the case. But the other thing I'd mentioned was that even for this playthrough as well, given the circumstances that we're in with Reen and everything like that, I will still be prioritizing New Class 7 for gameplay as much as possible, just to put them in the forefront. I still think, even though Reen is like the poster child, and this is going to be kind of like his conclusion and stuff like that, quotes around that because Hajimari exists and everything like that, I still want this to be kind of like CS3, where I make it more New Class 7 centric, and so I think they deserve even this sequel as well, in terms of their sort of thing.
Okay.
And part of me kind of wants to put on their casual clothes, because I don't know if I really believe that they would have.
Let's go.
I mean, they would have their New Class 7 outfits because of school and everything, but I kind of want to do it.
No. Let's go.
But I'm not gonna.
No.
You know, I'm like very tempted to do
Let's go.
this because it's really good looking.
Let's go.
But now we'll just keep it. I don't know. I'm tempted to do a lot of things.
Woo, baby, some treasure.
Got a silver chain. So yeah, still gonna be doing that perspective for things. So it also means that when Reen is in the party and doing stuff story-wise, he's gonna be in the background still. That's a monster? It looks more like... Yes, I'd call it a fiend. Should we exercise caution? Yeah, you'll regret it if you're too confident. The labyrinth suppresses the 3 higher elements in Phase 1. You should still be able to deal with the opponents here as long as you make good use of those combat links in your orders, right? Got it? Hey Takeda, how's it going? I see. We should get some training in so we can re-familiarize ourselves with these combat tactics. Story focuses on Reen a lot more, so I don't know if that works well. Well, you know what? We're gonna make it work. I know this time especially they're gonna go hard on Reen because of the whole, ogre thing and, what they got going for it. But I don't want to have New Class 7 take the background. I guess more so than Reen, I want New Class 7 to be upfront more than Old Class 7. Is really kind of what I'm going for. You can form combat. Yeah, we already know this. Combat links, do them.
Begin combat.
Sure. They're gonna tell us about breaks again. I will try my best to hold my, desire to do New Class 7 as much as possible. Game can't stop me. I mean, it can, but we'll see what happens. Yuno's Order Sledgehammer is a great way of boosting the break damage you deal to... this tutorial, this tooltip would have been real helpful in CS3 when I didn't learn until the final dungeon that Sledgehammer actually matters for break gauge, not actual damage after break. You guys are both gonna watch both? Aw, you guys are awesome. Break occurs. As the Sonic trailer? Oh, let's go. If I was a bit more of a popular streamer, I would have considered doing think Altina has that. How many enemies are... How many enemies are here? 4? Yeah, I'll just smack him.
Let's get him!
It's mine. Very well. Chop. There.
They're mine!
Someone stop him. It's Randy!
Ha!
I shall go.
Oh, jeez.
Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained. Now. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Water and fire, huh?
Let's go.
Right? Yeah.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Let's go.
Why is the order... Why does the order window not go a turbo? Everyone on stage has been trying to be funny, but it just doesn't click. Oh god, it's like E3 that one time. A couple of years ago.
Right. There.
They're mine!
I'll end it. Here I go.
Yes,
No
Esto.
problemo.
That's my name. Is something else wrong with the stream? But just saying you're playing Animal Crossing. The what? Hello? Hang on. That's not allowed. What the heck? Why is it saying I'm playing Animal Crossing? That I don't allow. Real shit, it does. Huh. Jim Carrey is being funny on stage. No one stop him. See, he deserves to be funny. He deserves to have his time. All right, let's fix that one at least. Let me see if I can also change this one too. Because I feel like YouTube might be doing the same thing. Well, does it think I'm in Animal Crossing? No, it does not, but I will change it though. So the reason why it did Animal Crossing is because Restream updated some of their settings where it defaults the game that you're... Because it asks you what game you're playing, and like none of the JRPGs that I play are actually on there. And so it defaults to Animal Crossing now. Before, it used to just leave it blank, but now it defaults to Animal Crossing. And I try to remove it every time, but I guess this time it didn't work. Silly Restream. Yes, the power of our orders was underwhelming to say the least. So it wasn't my imagination. See? Told you, didn't I? But why did our orders get weaker? They've got nothing to do with our physical strength. You affected too, Randy? Nah, I'm fine. But some of the old Class 7 members were having the same problem. It didn't hit anyone as bad as you guys, though. Rose thinks it's got something to do with Reen's curse. Ooh, trailer telling me? His curse is affecting us? Yes, his curse of being a harem protagonist and a JRPG protagonist. That is fairly inconvenient. I know! But why has it affected us more than the others? Maybe because we all lost a lot more mana when we were piloting our Panzer Soldats? Ugh, it's so annoying we can't use orders like we used to. You might want to have a look for a way to get your orders back to full power. But for now, just think of it as more intense training. I know you can do it. You're right. Thanks. Even with the power reduced, Brave Orders are extremely useful against strong foes thanks to their special effects. Yuna's order can help him for break, while Kurt can enable a flurry of rapid attacks. Alternate them with Altina's defensive order to gain an edge over the enemy in tough battles. Yeah, you would think... I don't know, it's weird, because like people are strange. They would start with the not first game or the not second game in the thing. This was a whole thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 where people were basically complaining about how, you know, they shouldn't have to play all the games in the series to understand something, which for Kingdom Hearts being an action RPG doesn't, like, it really doesn't matter where you start. But like that was a whole thing, was like, well, why can't I start at Kingdom Hearts 3? So you when developers have to do this, they basically have to start creating games that make it so that you could come in at any point in the... I would actually change the toggle back, actually. I don't like You have to basically create every single game in a way that you have to give that tutorial every single time, no matter what. I still wish they give you the option where it's like, do you want to skip this dialogue or these dialogue tooltips because you've already played this game before? Like, keep the story dialogue, the cutscenes that we just had, but like, get rid of these green texts. Like, we don't need this if we don't want it. Like, you know, just have us go on with it. Movie looks fun. Yeah, I'm glad the Sonic movie's looking good. Where's the game trailer? Probably non-existent. Remember when Nissan marketed CS3's You Could Start Here? Blame Kondo for that one. Freaking Kondo was like, yeah, dude, start from CS3. You'll have a great time. A new type of fiend. I don't like the look of it. Yeah, we better be careful. This might be the perfect time to test out gunner mode. He does.
I won't go easy.
Yuna can change her mode and still the only character that can do it, annoyingly, because I want more people to be able to do this. And counterattacks. Oh. Yeah, that's right. I just love that. Like, they even go as far as to, like, change her battle position. Super cool. I was so sad they don't use it more.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! You can't escape! Let's get him!
It's mine.
Stay down!
My turn.
Ripple.
My turn. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Blind and confuse and vanish. Alright. Can I get over here?
You're done. Eat this.
Now.
Nice.
Targets eliminated. Move out.
I don't really know what other weapons you could have done it with. Like, maybe someone could have had like a bayonet on their rifle and they could have been like a, up close or long range. That could have worked too. I feel like Sarah's weapons could have done that too, where she does more gun stuff with one switch versus, going more up close with it. Not bad, huh? We're doing better now that we've been at this for a while. Let's keep the momentum going. Yep, keep going, you guys. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like there could have been options to do so, but given the fact that a lot of these weapons either repeat or, like, you really can't do a switch feature with the dual blade. You can't really do switch feature with the greatsword unless you change the way someone acts. So I guess with a greatsword, what you could do is you could have a defensive switch versus an offensive switch. That could have worked. That's something that could have worked. You could have someone really just tank out, and that could be their whole thing. Like,
Oh, a treasure chest.
you could build Laura in that way then, where, 6,000, 4,000, 3,000. Ooh. Dark Souls says otherwise, sir. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, I feel like then you could build Laura in a way where she's not only, she could be an offensive great swordsman, or she could be a defensive great swordsman. Not that you would ever want to make Laura a defensive great swordsman, because that's just how she is. 7 Remake Part 2? Aww! Watch out, there's a strong foe ahead of us. That's the most annoying one you can find in this area. Use everything you've got, and don't hold back. Orders, crafts, arts, everything. And it goes without saying, but combat links are essential when you're in battle. Oh, it's just Final Fantasy VII Remake PC. And it's on Epic Game Store! Ooh! I mean, is anyone really kind of surprised by that? Because after Kingdom Hearts being on PC from Epic Game Store, it seems like they've got the money deal right there. They're not going to bring that to Steam. It's Intergrade. Well, I'm assuming they're going to bundle both of them, both Final Fantasy VII and Intergrade. Oh, yeah, no worries. My order's just the thing for that. Should Altina and I follow up with Russian Burst next? high-level link attack might have a better chance of inflicting break. Heh, you guys know what's up. It's pretty good. I'll let you use my order for this one, too. Let me know if you need it. Don't rely on it too much. Little Dicky. Who's Little Dicky? Only use it when you really need it, okay? We got it. Specialized offensive order. It buffs your team and increases damage delivered to your foes for both physical and magic attacks. Oh! Wonderful. Follow up with S-crafts and high-powered arts to deal. Oh, I get it now.
Don't let up.
Unbalancing an enemy allows you. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how this is, right? Did they increase the amount of BP to 7? That's interesting. Proud Warrior is only 2. Interesting. Oh god, we're frame dropping. Why are we frame dropping?
Try this on for Crimson Gale. You're off guard.
I'll assist.
Very well. My turn.
My turn. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained. Here up that striker!
How proud?
Here I go!
Alright.
Wide open! Come on, Kurt!
Leave it to you.
Now,
What do you think the name of Randy's weapon is? Did they call it like a halberd or something?
yeah! There!
It's a halberd, right?
Good stuff, Altini. You did it.
I have your support to thank for that, instructor.
Regalius. Why did his Master Quartz level up? That's fine. I mean, I'll take it, but I want the others to level up. Phew, the danger's been dealt with. Yeah, but enemies like that used to be a piece of cake for us. Yes, it appears we'll need to play catch-up. It is quite aggravating to think about all the training we will need just to return to how we were before. Don't sweat it. Take it one step at a time and you'll get there. Everything will be fine. Besides, it looks like you've gotten back into the swing of things. I'll leave the decision making to you guys now. Take down the enemies however you want. Thanks, Randy. I'm going to do a quick save and exit here. Let me check. Yeah, I want to check. I would like to check some settings, because I frame dropped and I don't know why, but it was a weird one. So real quick. No. The field is 3, no, 2, 2. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Must have been just a hiccup then. Game? Game? Hello? Hello? You there? Okay. These pillars appear to be cracked. Leave it to me. I'll call Clamp Soleus. Thanks, Allie. You can handle it, but you and Randy are probably more efficient. Well, efficient's efficient, yeah? I don't know why Falcom adds these. Like, what's the point of them? Like, first of all, Yuna can just take care of them fine. But also, like, why? They don't really add anything.
We have the advantage. Set gunner! You can't escape! Fire!
Very well. Strike! It's down!
They're mine!
I'll end it!
An unneeded one, I'll say.
Now,
Nice crit, sir.
charging!
I guess, yeah, it adds to a dungeon feel.
Very well. Shot. There!
They're mine! There! Battle complete. Let's continue. Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
But whatever. So what? Square revealed what? Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, Endwalker. No, I think they already really revealed Endwalker, but what else did they show off? Final Fantasy VII Remake PC. No surprise.
Begin
They'll bring it to
combat.
PC, but they won't bring it to Xbox.
Don't give up!
Not today!
You know, I'm just saying, there's some people out there that kind of want it.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! It's my turn! Take this! Wide open.
Cringe.
It's mine!
Stay down!
My turn! Huh. Got it! Try this on for Crimson Gale!
I know, shocking, right?
Arcus activate. Ha!
Very well. Huh. Behold, the Vander style.
I feel like they could just be like Namco and just make money. Like, it's probably wouldn't be impossible for them to port over stuff like to Xbox. They get there eventually. Final Fantasy eventually made it over to Xbox. It took like thousands of years, but it got there. I don't know. Why not make more money, right? What do I know? Oh, for heck's sake.
We strike!
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
I still want to know why. Look at other Japanese companies. What about Bamco?
Try this on for size, Crimson Gale!
All right! You can't escape! Fire!
Very well. Huh.
They're the only ones that really do it.
Yeah!
But Atlas, though. I mean, Atlas and Falcom both.
Charging!
My turn. Not today!
It's my turn! Set striker! Take this! Yeah!
Got it! Yeah!
My turn.
Exclusively for the Xbox, only in Japan.
Arcus activate.
My turn. Strike!
Someone thought that was a good idea.
Oh! Well, look at that!
Why did they do that?
Oh, a treasure chest.
I mean, I know in Japan, like, Xboxes just don't sell well, and more people are going for PC anyway, so it's like, I understand it from a JP company perspective, like, why would you do something for, you know, when you don't really have market share, but it's like,
They're in disarray.
I mean, they can't be that oblivious to their international audience, right? That people, yeah, you know, well, I guess, how would you know? How would you know that, you would sell well on Xbox?
Very well. Strike! Here I go! Ha!
You wouldn't, would you?
Keep them coming.
All right! Take this!
Very
Right here,
well.
I thought you were getting that one, actually.
Strike! It's down.
Hurt? How'd you miss that one?
Not today.
Cool.
Got it.
Hurt, we gotta work on you again, buddy. We got so much work to do for you.
How? Proud warrior. Here I go. Try this on for Crimson Gale.
I shall go. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent Eel.
My turn.
Who is my healer right now? Oh, Randy is.
All right. Nice, we did it. There, locked and loaded.
So we're here over in St. Arc. Interesting. Or we're near St. Arc, I guess. If we were to, you know. Or no. In Isthmia Great Forest, actually. Interesting. Oh, there's a thing you read. Ooh, aren't you pretty?
Seems like a good spot for a break. Let's go.
Okay. Fortunately, I don't have any other quartz I could use. I did have a defense one, actually. That'll help. That'll help something. You have Crest and Shining, you have Tealis, and you have Tear. Okay. How are my items looking? My lack thereof. I have 6. Oh boy. Oh boy, I do have 3 luminary soups. Okay.
Having some trouble, are we?
Are we?
Rose?
What are you doing here?
She must have teleported herself ahead of us.
Yes, I suppose I did. What marks would you give these students, Orlando?
I'd say they passed, but just barely. Still, I think they're ready for today's final test.
Alright, we'll fudge you too, Randy.
Can't be serious.
Wait, is our final test really gonna be?
Yes, a battle against the last of the true ancestors and elder of the Hexen clan herself. I wish to see the limit of your power, and then what lies beyond it. Rise to the level of your predecessors, that you may reclaim your lost instructor.
We'll do just that.
That was our intention from the start.
Let's go, guys. Come on, Randy, you too.
Sure, but let me warn you, Roselia's crazy strong. You're gonna need to hit her with all you've got.
Now, come at me with everything you have!
Survive to the end. Alright. That's the AP requirement. Okay. Hold on, is a Singa banger? You're telling me this song has an amazing violin and is made by Mitsuo Singa?
All right.
You've got me crazy. Do you have any Brave Seeds? Nope. Ooh, you are powerful.
I do believe I'll help myself. How
Maybe it's
refreshing.
Here I
Okajima.
go.
Maybe. Well, I wish.
Very well. Let's go. There!
They're mine.
There!
My My turn. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Weak to nothing. She has a lot of health though, 141,000. Jesus, you want me to survive to the end?
Take this!
Got it!
Fine.
You're done for. Eat this!
I shall go.
Oh, good. Evan Crest only is oh my god, it's only 10%. Get some wind delay.
Wind blade formation!
Now. Charging.
Let's go!
Cower before my crimson lancer!
All right.
Keep an eye on people's.
My turn!
The song is pretty good. Can I get a break, please? Oh my god.
My turn!
It's my turn. Set gunner. Set striker. Arcus activate.
I shall go. Charging.
Yeah.
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
Here I go! Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! Very well.
Kurt, we need to work on your XCP, bruh.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. Wide
There we go. Leave it to Una to get a break in.
Cower before my crimson lancer!
Don't give
Thank
up.
you. Not today!
My turn. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent heal.
Let's go.
Take this! Cower before
No,
my
I want that
crimson
zero
lancer!
order. Damn, bro.
It's my turn.
Be that
My
way,
turn.
man. It'll be that way. I can't get anything that I want.
Let's go. Here I go. Arcus activate. There.
I do believe I'll help.
This song is so good.
How refreshing.
Now. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent heal.
My turn.
I don't know. Here's the thing. If all party members survive, you will get 3 extra AP. I don't know if Kurt can make it. If I'm being honest. I have doubt in Kurt's abilities.
Here I go.
In more of his abilities, I mean his health.
My turn. My turn.
I guess he does have Ragnar Strike. He comes in with his S-Break. They all have their S-Breaks, actually.
I do believe I'll help myself.
Why did she get a 10%? Why did she get an HP heal?
I shall go.
Why did she get an HP heal? What the hell?
Thanks.
Argent heal.
Got it.
You serious? Oh my god. Just make this fight longer for me, why don't you?
You're done. Eat this. My turn.
Kidding me.
Here I go.
Why still play on normal?
It's mine.
Oh god.
Take this!
Not today.
Cower
Okay, I have 2
before my
BP though.
crimson lancer!
Not today. Let's go.
I have 2 BP
Let's
though.
go.
I can put Sledgehammer on for a bit.
Sledgehammer.
Very well. Got it. You're done. Eat this.
Here I go.
FF14 and Grubhub is still unreal. I can't believe that's actually that is a collab of things. There's no way. Oh, dude, I gotta put Insight. Actually, that's a good idea. Hang on.
My turn. I'll support.
Thanks.
Argent heal.
Very well.
Final Fantasy 14 notification sound. I think that actually is one of my text ringtones, actually, the Final Fantasy 14 notification sound. I have it for something. I can't even order. That's just a huge rip, man. That's just a huge rip.
Cower before my crimson.
Okay, Yuna. I need you to have your turn. Okay.
I do believe I'll help you.
PUBG is not free to play. Really?
My turn. Arcus activate.
Yeah!
Huh.
Now. I'll support.
Thanks.
I can heal.
My turn.
Smack away!
I'll assist. Cower before my crimson lancer.
Here I go!
Really?
Eh?
Very well.
Kurt!
My
I'm
turn.
putting you in front for this exact reason.
My turn!
I'm putting you in gunner mode.
Let's get him!
It's mine.
My turn. Charging.
Take this.
Nope.
Yeah, at least you'll
My turn.
counter.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Got it. Try this on for Crimson. They're off guard.
I'll assist. You have done well holding out this far. But it is time we brought this to a close.
Oh, she's enhanced. Dude, that part right there in the song is the most hype shit in the world. Oh, I love it so much. I love when music does that.
Very well.
All right, how do I want to approach this? She's gonna use her S break next turn. So what if I just went S break crazy?
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now,
Kurt has to live for my extra AP though.
I'll end it.
Or Altina. She doesn't have defense though. At least Kurt has defense up, which helps a lot. Oh no! Oh, she's perfect guard 8. Oh, I fucked up.
This is it!
They knew. They knew.
Spellbound.
Cuphead musical performance. Now that sounds interesting.
Oh, crimson moonlight.
DLC finally. It's been how many years? Like 2.5, 3 years since they announced whatever the DLC it was. They had a DLC announcement.
Bewitching blood moon.
Live! 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 This is a really good S crack. Live! Oh! Okay, it just ends. Good. Rosalia would be an S tier waifu for me if she wasn't a cringe holly. You know, it's really funny you say that because I was just about to comment how Rosalia is a really cool character, but it's very hard to appreciate her when she's, you know, very tidy. That exactly was going to be my next point in line. Yay, I did it.
Impressive. You managed to survive.
That was
Hold on.
real scary.
Why is Rosalia's voice so deep? Did they change it? Or did she just, like, decide to not be a loli for once? When she grows, that's her true form.
Incredible. What power she wields.
A single mistake, and we would have been done for.
That wasn't half
I didn't
bad,
even
you
notice
guys.
that she grew. I didn't even notice
I
that.
suppose it
Whoa!
counts as a pass, even if that was just a fraction of my power.
Just stay this. Why go? Okay, I get it now. Just stay this. Just stay this. Why even go back to what you were? Oh, you're back to normal. Was the form you took what you look like? Form you just took what you looked like originally? Yeah, I don't know why they need to do that. That is correct. Up until I divided my power to create Selene and Grianos, I'm able to recover my erstwhile form in places like this, which overflow with mana. Though only for a brief time, as it were. Heh, and now you're back to looking like a little girl. You're tinier than even Teotot used to be. Not saying there isn't a demand for that sort of look, but I much prefer your mature form myself. Yay, Cuphead DLC! Heck yeah. That'll be a good time to replay the entire game and then do the DLC again. That'll be a good time for that. Randy, keep that to yourself. No one cares to hear your preferences with this. Though, for some reason, it doesn't bother me much as Instructor Reen. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Instructor Reen's stoic and calm for the most part, but then he's also some sort of playboy lady killer. Guess Reen's been having a rough go of it on that end, huh? She covers every fetch. Just the consequences of his natural charm, I suppose. Well, young ones, consider this first round complete. Take some rest and then enter the labyrinth once again. Each time you turn here, you'll find even stronger monsters, just to keep things challenging. Oh, so this is like the, this game's version of the old schoolhouse / Einhell Keep, isn't it? Huh? Please don't tell me. We aren't finished here? June 30th? Ooh. Of course not. You thought one run-through would be enough to get you back into fighting shape? We've only got a few days here. You won't be nearly ready to go if we don't push you past your limits. Worry not. There are facilities here that will allow for a quick recovery. Then you can push those limits of yours to your heart's content. In fact, perhaps I'll go ahead and absorb some of that fresh, young energy for myself, seeing there's plenty to go around. Sonic Frontiers! Oh shit! I appreciate the play-by-play guys of the Game Awards. I'm proxy watching it with you guys, even though I can't actually see the stuff. Well, I guess the pressure's on, but all right, let's do this. Right, this is only the first step. I'll persist no matter how severe the training, in order to uphold the oath I made to myself. To get a little meta, this is kind of the environment that I originally intended on when I started streaming. Like, yeah, we can all just hang out, like learn about gaming, talk about gaming, and you know, the game, it's the forefront, but it can also be the secondary as well. And so that's why this is the environment that we have right now that I aim to persist through these streams. It's open world? Finally. Wait, Kurt is here in the hot springs with them? Oh god, it's like Trails in the Sky again. Actually, it is just like Trails in the Sky, where it was Estelle, Tita, and Joshua. Wait, if it's like Trails in the Sky, that means an angry sheep is just about to show up. Cooking stream when? Not anytime soon. Hey Trip, how's it going?
So this is a fairy spring, is it? It's so soothing.
It may be even more effective than the bath at our dorm.
Kojima? For a Sonic game? After everything we did today, I feel like I'm slowly starting to get some of my old strength back. Oh no, Kojima's on stage. Okay, I was gonna say. I was worried at first when I noticed just how stiff I was in battle, but now... Yeah, there's light at the end of this tunnel. Our priority now is getting back in shape while the others start gathering intel. May want to rebuild our stock of quartz and equipment as well. Good call. There's a workshop in the village. Let's check it out later.
Hey there. Taking a well-deserved dip, I see.
Still in high spirits, I see. I suppose I will simply need to give you an even more grueling challenge tomorrow.
Kojimbo. Oh hey, you guys coming in? I'll just go ahead and make myself scarce then. My apologies. Now, there's no need for that. You just stay as you are. Mixed bathing is commonplace here. Think of it as a test of your fortitude. I'm not sure I like the way you put that. I like this theme though. Pretty chill. You know, why the sudden embarrassment? Like I said before, I don't mind holding off this time around. But you're tired too, aren't you? It's not like there are any other baths you can use. It's really not a big deal. We're all wearing towels after all. Remember that scene in Act 3 where they imply Elliot has a big D? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised by that. Do you know who his father is? I'd watch out if I were you. Well, Simpson's got nothing on a towel slipping off in all the right places. Randy, please! You're an adult! Randy, cut it out! Ah, youth, so pure, so naive. But I have to say, you've got quite the promising pair. Though they may pale in comparison to Emma's, of course. They must be just brimming with fatigue. Let's say I rest it all out for you. Hold up, that is not the kind of fortitude I thought we'd be testing. Woo, you're gonna want to see this one, Kurt. Actually, I think I will be going after all. Good boy, Kurt. Best boy, Kurt. William, I get the feeling everything's gonna work out just fine. Hold on just a little while longer, Instructor Reen. You know, Kurt and I, we'll meet up back with Muse and Ash somehow. And once we do, we'll get back to you too. Definitely. Best character, Altina. She's just taken the reins. She has personality now, and her development continues to get better. Allie, are you just gonna let this happen? Is Twitch-kun or YouTube-kun gonna ban me? Yuna, please, have some decency. Ah, worlds apart, just as I thought. Hey, hands off already, you! Fine, let's see how you like it then, Allie. Huh? Ah, smooth and squishy to the touch. I could just do this forever. Hey, Yuna! Woo, get it, Uni! Now that's more like it. Stop it, you two! You're just egging them on! I thought that's what was gonna happen too. I thought we were gonna get like a train system going, but I guess, you know, we're not that rambunctious here. I don't know. I mean, they don't add anything really to the game. These hot spring scenes, like, they're cutesy, like, you know, because, you know, used to harem and romance and all that fun stuff. Like, it's like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. They don't add anything. That's the problem, is they don't really add anything to the greater good. Like, Altina's thing there was perfect. Like, that was great. But then, like, you know, they had to do that where it's like, oh, yeah, cool. Fan service. You know, whatever, I guess. Halo Infinite 1 best game. For a game that literally just came out yesterday? I guess at least it wasn't Deathloop. Tales of Arise best JRPG. Let's actually go! Woohoo! Good job, Tales. I actually need to hit up Arise. Once I beat the Great Ace Attorney, I'm on the last case of the Great Ace Attorney 1. I'm going to beat Great Ace Attorney 2, and then I'm hopping straight into Tales of Arise afterwards as my, like, you know, side game. Just need to beat the Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2, though. You can't really binge those games, but they're still really fun. Nier Replicant, best soundtrack. Will I stream it? Probably not. I might do what I did for Final Fantasy VII Remake and just kind of, like, turn on the, like, stream button for it and just kind of let it go and no mic it. Goldie said he's playing Tales for years. I have played Tales, mind you. It just hasn't happened recently. But, so I think for Tales of Arise, I might just do that. Like, it's going to be so informal. It's going to just be, like, it's just going to be, like, the camera's on, but I'm not really making effort into it just so people could watch it, I guess. That's a thing people are even interested in. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake did semi-okay on the channel, so I could do it in the same fashion. Nier Replicant best soundtrack. Man, I really, really feel bad. Actually, no, I feel bad, but at the same time, I also heavily disagree with that. I was not a big fan of Nier Replicant's soundtrack, if I'm being completely honest with you. It was not great. It was not to the tier that Automata was. There were some good songs, but oh god, no, I'm not looking forward to ever listening to that soundtrack again. Dream as best content creator? Blah. They misspelled Genshin's name as Genshin. Uh-oh. 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 That's not going to end well. Nino and the others spent day after day in the labyrinth, training constantly. No sooner had they gotten their strength back did they receive a message from old Class 7. I can't believe they spelled it as Genshin. Oh no. New Class 7's own day of departure then came with the following dawn. You can fish here? Dude, let's go fishing. Oh, new outfits, yes! Yes, finally! Yes, oh, these look... Because we've only seen them in the openings, but now we're seeing them in-game, and they all look wonderful! I think the pink on Yuna's is a bit too muted, but it matches her her hair super well. Altina is just adorable. She gets her cute beret back, but also just gets a nice little added bonus. And Kurt, my man, whoo! I am jealous. I wish I could be that fancy. Can't wait for the fans to rage. Oh yeah, they're screwed, the Game Awards. They're gonna get destroyed. Wow, these feel great. They're so easy to move around in. You guys' new outfits look great on you too. Thank you. I'm surprised how well they suit me. Yes, I didn't expect such modern clothing from an ancient village of witches. Some of us bring back magazines from the outside world from time to time. It is enough for us to keep track of the latest fashions. I once tried dressing a little more hip, but as the young people say, but Emma said it did not suit me. Heh, guess she can be surprisingly stubborn about that kind of thing. I suppose it does behoove her as the village elder to put forth an appearance of grace and dignity. Well, I wish I could have seen that. I bet you were really cute. Anyway, it seems like we can finally get started. Yes, beginning today we can take our first steps toward finding our instructor. The previous day. For real? What kind of lead did you guys find? At this point, it's only a tentative possibility based on Grandmother's abilities and our own investigations. But if it goes well, we may be able to pin down the Black Workshop's location. It's excellent news. Yeah, it definitely seems like the place they'd be keeping him. But how exactly are we supposed to find it? I understand your concern. In the 800 years since the witches and gnomes split, we haven't found even a trace of their headquarters. They may have mechanisms in place to evade our senses, or perhaps they may even be hiding in a different dimensional space. If their lair truly exists somewhere within the Empire, however, that narrows our search considerably. The Great Twilight has caused unprecedented disruptions in the spirit veins. There are several spots across Erebonia where the local mana has been stirred into a frenzy. We call these spots singularities. So as far as I can discern, there are 7 such spots of notable size. The members of Old Class 7 have already been dispatched to check on the ones in Kreuzin, Nortia, and Nord. There are 2 more in Sutherland and Lemaire, and the final 2 we have yet to locate. Our plan is to drive a spirit stake into each of these singularities in order to stabilize them. Once we can use the spirit veins again, any blank spots on our map will stand out clear as day. Interesting. It's almost like a magical version of active sonar. However, instead of searching for the workshop itself, you'll be singling out places your senses can't reach. The theory is solid enough, at least. You two really followed all that? Right, sounds good! Remember, there are no guarantees this will actually lead us to the workshop. And unless we find those last 2 singularities, our odds of success aren't great. Still, if there's even the smallest possibility, we'll bet everything on it. Whatever it takes, we'll find Reen and bring him home. Everyone. You're right. You're totally right. Let's do this! Thank you for all your help. With all of us working together, we should have it done in no time. You can leave the singularities in the east and the north to us. The rest is up to you, New Class 7. Right. We'll be heading out now, Roselia. I'm glad to hear it. You've all worked exceptionally hard to recover your lost strength. Considering the trials you've overcome so far, I have every confidence you'll succeed in your mission. Thank you. Instructor Randy, will you be coming with us? Yeah, for at least a little bit. I want some answers too. I figure I might be able to track down Teotot if I stick with you guys. That makes sense. We should be able to pick up some information as we travel. I recommend you start by looking for the Sutherland Singularity. Do you have the tools I gave you? Yep. We're going vampire hunting. It's these stake things, right? Once we find a singularity, we drive these in to stabilize them, right? That pendulum looks like a lot like the pendant Emma gave Instructorine. It's made of materials that react to large concentrations of mana. It also acts as the key linking this village to the outside world. Head through the woods on the outskirts of town. The teleportation stone there should take you to the Isthmia Great Forest. Ah, but before you go, I have a message from some of the villagers. Who? Lise, the innkeeper, and Gandalf the blacksmith. Euclase, too. They all said they have something for you. Euclase is the one at the center of the village, while Lise and Gandalf can be found in their respective establishments. I wonder what it is they want to give us. Oh, I feel bad. They've already done so much for us. Hey, no harm in accepting a little extra hospitality if they want to give it. Oh my god, Yuna with those classy boots? They got a little bit of heels on them, which kind of bugs me again. I don't know, this is my opinion. I don't know. As warriors, it just doesn't make sense really to be wearing heels because it's just gonna hurt. But those leggings, those little bit of belt right there, really nice. The coat is just stunning. Never give up.
Okay.
Got this nice look on Yuna. I love it.
My turn.
Kurt comes in with some strapping boots. Nice. The legs really work nice with the side holster for the Arcus and everything. The short sleeves plus gloves really work for him.
My turn.
And it matches
All right.
Yuna as well, which is awesome.
My turn.
And then the vest here, dude, I am jealous of this man's vest. Look at that, 2 belts. You know Kurt's packing when he's got 2 belts. But the ascot there, I think it's called an ascot, right? But like, yeah, dude, look at that. Ooh! Ooh! I like it. And the suspenders don't really even go that high. You got the nice workaround belt. The interesting thing about this is that I don't think this would really... I don't know how this would work in real life fashion because the belt that he's wearing on his back would go all around. But like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, Kurt, hang on. I'm admiring you. Have you heard about Take-Two's Interactive claiming the title It Takes Two? Yeah, screw them. Altina gained those nice cute shoes. See, again, like again with the heels. I mean, you know, those work a little bit better, but you know, leggings are really nice.
No.
Short shirts could have been a bit longer, but again, you know, this is just me acting like I think I know women's fashion and everything. But the gloves look really good on her. I like how it kind of like protrudes upwards, like just kind of like that. The beret is there, which is awesome. The little ribbon there, and then the little, whatever you want to call this, like shoulder pads, I guess. But again, these work in game, but like where that clip is, those 2 yellow clips, they'd be attached to her body in real life. But I still like it. I like it a lot, actually.
My turn.
It's my turn.
I like all the designs. I do not dislike any of these new designs. I think Altina gets the ability to...
Let's go.
No.
Altina Sans hat, Altina Travel hat, Altina Askew Travel. What the heck? Oh, I see. I'm surprised they didn't give us the Thor's uniform. But yeah. And now we got to go, as with every Trails game, we now need to go learn about all the other things like cooking and fishing and orbments and stuff. So we're still in tutorial hell. Again, I really wish there was an ability to let you skip all this stuff because you should already know this by now. Or like, here's the thing. If you find a save file, then you should basically be allowed to skip a lot of this stuff. There's no point in making you go through tutorial hell if you have a save file. But again, just give the option to players. Oh, well look who stopped by. Yep, Rose passed your message on to us. You said you had something that you wish to give us, correct? Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special really. But if you're going to be traveling around, you're bound to get a lot more chances to cook for yourselves. So I thought you might like this. A recipe book. Ooh, it looks like a lot like the one Instructor Reen used. I'm glad you like it. I hope you get some good use out of it. Here, take these two. It's the tavern's recommended recipe, and the ingredients to go along with it. Did they make recipes better this time? This is quite generous. Are you sure you want to give us this much? Don't be shy, my dear. Go ahead and take it. It doesn't matter who you are, but you still need to keep up your strength. Whatever else might happen, you've got to at least get in some regular meals. This is also very sweet of you, Lise. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're a real lifesaver. I'm just gonna leave this up for a second. Guardians of the Galaxy, did they win Best Narrative, really? Interesting. I heard the game was better than, you know, what was kind of almost advertised. But the problem is, I feel like a lot of people were turned off from it because of how it was advertised.
Very well.
My turn.
Got it!
All right!
Heals 1500 HP. Actually, that's kind of good right now because
I got this in the bag.
we don't have a lot of health.
Look.
Now let's begin.
Come on, Kurt. Make it.
This
You suck.
I got this in the bag.
2,000. That's good. Oh, that's what I have, the Luminary Soup. Right. That's good. Okay. That's good. Okay. I don't mind that.
Let's go.
I shall go.
Here I go.
Here I go.
I will never not do that. So, like every other superhero movie ever, in a way? Now we can do some fishing. Hey, you Clace. Oh, sorry, are you busy? Not at all. I've been waiting for you, actually. It would seem you're fishing rather than just waiting, actually. I can do both, can't I? Plus, it's related to what I want to talk to you about. I've been spending a lot of time outside the village lately, collecting intel on the rest of the world and all that. But I ended up diving pretty deep into the world of fishing. In fact, I'm actually a registered member of the Imperial Fishing Club now. Imperial Fishing Club? That's a professional fishing organization. They're affiliated with the Lake Lord Company, as I recall. Oh, right. Some of Instructor Reen's acquaintances are members, too. Way I hear it, they're fierce rivals with Crossbell's Fisherman's Guild. How is all of this relevant to us? Well, the Ashen Chevalier's fishing prowess has been the subject of some rumors around the club. Word is that you students of his aren't too shabby yourselves. You know, he's not wrong, because if you recall, Yuna did most of the fishing in the last game. Well, I guess we did get pretty decent at it. But I hear you guys lost all your fishing equipment and notes. I'll be frank, as a passionate practitioner of the angling arts, that's just something I can't turn a blind eye to. So, you lucky lot are in for a treat. Aw yeah, aw yeah! This looks a lot like the fishing rod Instructor Reen used. Are you sure we can have this? Hey, things are gonna get rocky for you going forward. Sometimes you just need to cast a line or two and let the world stand still for a bit. You can buy more gear or trade in any fish you catch over at the Lemuric General Store. They'll give you special rewards for catching different types of fish too. One for each milestone. Thank you. We'll be sure to check it out. One more thing. I don't know if it's because of the curse per se, but the ecosystem's gone a bit fishy lately, if you'll pardon my language. You can see the weirdest outlines in the water sometimes. Might be worth keeping an eye out for. Thanks for letting us know. We'll be sure to keep it in mind. We can do some fishing. Can we just fish now?
There's a school of fish. There.
Oh my god, my rod matches my outfit?
I got one? I got a good one. I did it!
Good job, Yuna. There's another one.
There. I got one? I got a good one.
Forspoken, an isekai game, huh?
Pretty good, huh?
Why does that sound familiar?
My turn.
I shall go.
Here I go.
All right.
I'm so used to CS3 where L1 was the book now. Okay, fishing. How many types of fish are there? 30? Oh boy. Sorry to call you over at a time like this. I know you must be busy. Not at all. It's fine. We heard you had something for us? Right. Seeing as you're here, I thought you could use this rare quartz. The Square Enix game. Oh. Yeah! Oh, right. Forspoken. Yeah, the isekai game. The one that's using the Luminous engine that they can't seem to get rid of. Here you go. Wow, thank you. It ain't nothing special. Oh, and sorry, but you won't be able to use these in your orbits immediately. Huh? Why is that? This kind of thing happens a lot with battle orbits. Is it because our Arcus 2 units were upgraded to a new version? That's about the size of it. Oh, right. The same thing happened with the Enigmas. See, I remember hearing about a similar issue with the original Arcus units. Basically, you're gonna need to upgrade those slots if you want to make use of your rare quartz. Well, I see, the best way to learn is by doing. Take these and try it out. Wow, this is a lot. You're really pulling all the stops to help us, huh? Gotta take care of our important guests, right? It's only natural. We can now do upgrading slots, which if you recall from Azure and CS2, basically as you get more Sepith, you can upgrade a slot to level 2. That allows you to put on rare quartz and super rare quartz, and you get more EP out of it. Nothing new. So I mean, I don't want to do this. I have enough stuff to do. This one, this one. So the big thing with slots is that you typically wouldn't want to go just straight down the line. You would want to go like line 2, line 3, line 4. You want to do the ones for everything of a line first. So like with Yuna here, I'm going to do line 3, line 2, line 2. There we go. So now we have a lot of stuff that we have. And now I can go backwards if I want to. And see what different options there are. So I'll aim to do Altina first because she's a mage. We don't want to give the Analyze Quartz to, though. You already have 100% accuracy. I guess I'll give it to Kurt, because he needs more accuracy right now. You got your slots all upgraded? Yes, thanks to the Sepith you gave us. Hey, it's nothing. There's one of the new functions to this version you'll be wanting to know about. Hold on to your hats. There's no more sub-master quartz restrictions. From now on, when setting up a master quartz in a sub-slot, you can have them set for as many people at once as you want. Ah! Wonderful. Huh, that is impressive. So, using Yuna's Skull Quartz as an example, with this new version, Altina, myself, and Instructor Randy can all simultaneously use it as a sub-master quartz? That's right. You sure pick up things quick. Oh wow, I hadn't heard about that. Seems like it's gonna come in handy. Yeah, for sure. We better set it up now. Set it all up now so we don't forget about it. Use it however you see fit. Let me know if you want any weapon upgrades or equipment before you go. And we're looking into that as well. Can now do synthesis of quartz too. And then yeah, we can upgrade quartz as well. Oh, the tutorial stuff. Well, I think we're done here. Alright, then we should move on to the woods next. The ones we passed through to reach the Sangral Labyrinth, correct? I never would have expected the Isthmia Great Forest to have a hidden side to it like this. Anyway, let's head outside the village. Okay, let's go! Hang on. This guy. Oh, I can get an EP cut wand. That'll be helpful for right now. That will help indeed. I will wait for that then. You buy the Knocked Watch now. You can exchange it for a powerful eye. Okay, that's fine. Battle Guard, Battle Spikes were good there. Do I need any of this, though? Let's see. Yes, put that on you. I know we're gonna get a lot of this stuff later, but like, as we play, but let's see. I have to be careful right now. Okay, done all that. So then we need to go to the general store and pick up a couple of things. Morning training. Petrified? Oh, Jesus! Where's that little kid? I guess she isn't out. Yeah, I guess she isn't out. There's a blue mark here by the springs.
Now that's the good stuff.
Okay. I didn't think we needed a whole scene for that, but okay. That's fine. It mattered more back in CS2 when we had the leg spring. That made more sense. But here I got the S tablet. No, shop. Yeah, I need to equip you as well for right now, because you are on my team for a tiny bit, aren't you? Power scope's good, we're all good there. Okay, we're good for now. Books. Politics. Operation Jormungand announced. On August 1st, the nation bore witness to a military parade on Vanica Street in Heimdall. The event, which lasted approximately an hour, was a powerful display featuring dozens of Imperial Army tanks and numerous Panzer soldates, as well as aerial stunts by the Air Force. Despite being organized on short notice, the magnificent parade amazed onlookers with its pomp and splendor. The parade ended at Dracula's Plaza. There, Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus were joined by Supreme Commander Van Dyke, whose presence bolstered an already imposing group of political powerhouses. The three delivered an announcement that would trump even the Führer, surrounding the national mobilization law revealed just 3 weeks earlier. Operation Jormungand, a bold military operation on an unprecedented scale, is said to be launched against Calvard. While the details remain confidential, Supreme Commander Van Dyke assured all assembled that this all-out operation would quell the political unrest sweeping the continent within a year. A brand new Gargantua-class airship then made its debut to its thunderous applause. When pressed for a comment, an officer at the scene answered, "As soldiers, we will respond to the call of duty, whatever form that might take." Military affairs. Conscription offices open nationwide. The effects of the national mobilization law are already evident as conscription offices open out west in Ordis and Grenville. Meanwhile, military storehouses have been erected in Legram and Celtic to the east in preparation for the war. Smaller branches will also open along major railways. Draft cards en route. Draft cards are being sent out to all adult men who meet government-set requirements for military service. Included are the location of the recipient's assigned unit and a report date for the indicated conscription office. Whether highborn or blue-collar, the proud blood of airborne and warriors runs through us all, says the Imperial Army Press Office. Notice, Imperial Chronicle and CNS collaboration. The Imperial Chronicle and Crossbell News Service will be working in collaboration as the Empire readies for war. The arrangement will last until conflict ceases. The journalist's duty in such turbulent times is to relay events faithfully through photographs and commentary, said Fidelio of the IC, who was awarded an honorary Pulitzer Prize for his outstanding on-site coverage of the Civil War that unfolded while he was yet a student. Fidelio, huh? Column, a peaceful moment. Visitors to the St. Ark Cathedral will find themselves greeted by the fresh floral scent of the iron flower incense. The clergy have chosen this flower native to Isthmia Great Forest for its renowned calming properties. All last, due to the recent increase in aggression on the part of the local forest fauna, flower picking in the area is currently discouraged. Advertisement. Kleist & Co. have got you covered. From everyday supplies to wholesale and shipping, we're a government-accredited company you can trust. Fast and courteous service guaranteed. Huh. Then go to the fortune teller's house and get a book. Okay. Three and 9. Metroid Dread for Best Action Adventure. Woohoo! Let's go! So a note here from the guy. 3.9 is a series of books that can be gotten by, speaking to certain people, blah, blah, blah. For players that are planning to play the next Trails game, which is technically Hajimari, it is highly recommended that you give these books a read, as they provide lore and backstory to some of the characters found in the next title. But as mentioned previously, I will be reading all the books post-game, if not post-game, then near the end of the game in the final dungeon, just so same as last time, where we basically have a book reading stream. So we won't be reading it. I will still be collecting everything as I go, but I just won't be reading everything except for the Imperial Chronicle. There's also the herbalist home if you add there. Oh, okay. You can get a brave seed. Okay, sure. I mean, I'll grab it. I don't really need it, but I'll grab it. Oh, there's the little... Oh. This kid. Dune game. The movie did that well, huh? All right. Now let's go. Away! That's it, right? The teleportation zone? It's an RTS. Ah, well, you know, that's for, you know, whoever enjoys RTSs, which I know there's at least a good community of that. The Coltrane, who frequents the stream often, actually, he's a big fan of it. I know. So, that's good for people who like RTSs. I think they deserve some love. They really haven't gotten a whole lot of it recently. Yeah, first things first, let's head to the woods. Well, here we are. We've come through here on the way to the labyrinth before, but the witch's tricks never cease to amaze me. Whoa. By the way, if the stream gets choppy again due to quality, please let me know as soon as possible. The particles, I feel like, are what caused the frames to drop on the stream, too. But I think we should be good if the village is good. Oh, right, the path leads to the labyrinth. The teleportation stone for Sutherland is on the right. Let's go. Look at this pretty. I think we're good, right, guys? Yeah, we're good. No one will test you. This is cool. And look, we have instrument variety. We have a unique song that actually fits the mood that it's aiming for. CS4's OST is starting to learn from its mistakes from CS3. I mean, look at how cool this place looks. Like, this is awesome. It's like a fever dream here. Yes, yes, locations like this. Yes, please, more. I mean, but that's not anything surprising, I know, when it comes to Cold Steel. The entire series of Cold Steel has had good-looking locations, so it's not like, you know, anything comes as surprising here. But it's just, it never gets old. It's always nice to see. Also, oh my god, like, I like how it goes black and white when you get here. That's so cool. Wow, they put effort into this. That's good, it's good. This is really good to see. So we gotta go to the right, but I still just want to keep on, like, looking around here and see what there is to see. So there's another teleportation stone. go up Squidward's nose, and you'll find the teleportation stone that we need to go to.
A teleportation stone. Could this be?
Let's see if the pendulum activates it.
Effort in my Cold Steel games? Well, hey, listen. At least effort is given in terms of gameplay and looks. I think that one is a bit of an undeniable thing. Yeah, they may not look modern day graphics, right? Like, they're not... Falcom has always been a little bit behind when it comes to modern day graphics, don't get me wrong, but I think many people could at least agree, like, from a 9 out of 10 ratio here.
It just keeps on going and going.
It seems there is a teleportation stone further up ahead that leads outside.
Looks like we've got company nearby. Keep your eyes peeled.
But the Cold Steel games at least look and play well. The biggest contention point really with Cold Steel, if anything, is its plot and characterization. And music, depending on where you are in where you feel about that. Music is more so on the personal eye to the beholder, but collectively, if we look at it, it really just boils down to plot and characterization. Looks and gameplay are not really things you hear complaints about when it comes to this set of 4. Is it just me, or does this forest give off the weirdest vibes? That would be the higher elements at work. They were kept in check within the St. Graal labyrinth, unlike here. We'll just have to be as extra cautious as always then. If an area has an otherworldly atmosphere, it may mean the higher... Oh, you know how this is. I think that much I think that much credit is more than well deserved for Cold Steel in terms of its looks and gameplay. So much energy, they didn't have enough. Yes, I mean, really, again, that's where it just...
Show no mercy.
Don't give up!
Kurt!
It's my turn!
I mean, alright.
You can't escape! Fire!
Now, search mode activate. Scan complete.
Got it. Ha!
I shall go. Search mode activate.
You know, we're gonna go into many arguments, discussions, and talks about how gameplay or the script and the water time.
I shall go. Arcus activate.
Let's go.
We can be here all day talking about characters and
They're mine!
Here I go.
story, but
No problem.
we're really not gonna spend much time talking about the looks and the gameplay because it's just well liked and just as a whole. So it's something that just you gotta mention it. Save it for the end of the series. Yeah, exactly. That's where it's all gonna come into play, isn't it?
There.
They're mine!
Got it. Yeah.
It's my set striker!
Battle complete. Let's continue.
We'll have a nice long chat about Cold Steel as a
baby.
whole at the end of
Some
CS4
treasure.
when it comes to plot and stuff like that. Luminous glasses, I will give them to Kurt for it. Oh, I have a silver chain too. Cool. I'll put you on for now, even though I'm going to be trading you later. Oh my goodness. Chip has subbed. Oh, appreciate you, Chip. I haven't heard that in a while, actually, so I was quite surprised to hear Luxord speaking into my ears with his sweet, sexy voice.
An opening!
Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Water, wind, mirage. Okay.
Got it. How? Proud warrior.
But why?
Got it. Try this on for Crimson Gale. They're off guard.
I'll assist.
Very well. Chop. Behold, the Vander style.
As always, you are not required to subscribe. I look more for followers than subscriptions, if anything. I need it from ads on because I don't have it. Oh, I see.
Got him! Don't let up! Yeah! They're off guard!
I'll assist.
All right.
How? Proud warrior!
Your viewership, your commentary, and your patronage are all I require.
You can't escape.
But I appreciate everything that you guys do. Come on. The enemies are pretty easy right now, so we'll just auto battle a lot of this. There's the chest. Potions. Stuff I don't really need, actually. Thank God this game doesn't have mapping percentage like Ys, Memories of Celceta, Ys 8 and 9. That would be a not fun time. You have to map everything.
Now's our chance.
Yeah! Let's go. Arcus,
It's
activate!
my turn. You can't escape.
I shall go. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
Oh.
Ha!
Fire, space, okay.
Let's go.
Breakthrough.
I don't know what I want Unit to be this time around.
My turn.
I don't know, like, I kind of want to make her a bit different, but at the same time,
Let's go.
having her be what she was last time is not going to hurt me in any way, shape, or form.
I shall go. Arcus activate. Ha!
Oh, brilliant.
Here I go. Ha! Very well. Ha!
I shall go.
How? Proud warrior!
Now, Arcus activate.
All right.
Ha!
Very well.
Nice job, Kurt.
Is that all?
I love this fantasy setting, man.
We've still got to deal with these?
It's what you might call a pain in the neck in more ways than one.
Indeed.
Man, this place is a bit more twisty and turny than I was expecting.
Let's take care that we don't get lost.
This place does remind me of Ys 8's first nighttime exploration of the forest. Which was also really, that was a fun
You're in
mission.
disarray. How? Proud warrior!
Atelier vibes. Oh.
Try this.
No problemo.
Good job, Randy. I should play one of those games, the series, at some point. I feel like it'd be a fun, relaxing game. Just, you know, like, to not really put a whole lot of effort into.
Enemy found. Begin suppression.
Oh, wow, wonderful. I'll take some Zero Arts.
Yeah!
Got it. Try this on for some Crimson Gale.
I shall go.
Good, good, good.
How? Proud warrior!
My turn.
What do the 2 diamonds mean next to a person's... Is it like how, Is it like the level of the order? It's like Randy's is like level 2 max, and like these guys are level 0 because like this used to be 300 or something like that.
Charging!
You don't have to worry about an overarching story or 100 plus characters.
Not today.
Yeah, I think Trails is a bit on the unique side for doing something with 100 plus
Very well.
characters.
Here I go. Set gunner. Set striker.
There's more. Got it. Try this on for some
But I get what you're saying. I get it. You can just kind of, you just, you know, you craft things
My turn.
and you keep things chill.
Here I go.
Which sometimes that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Very well.
That's why I like to keep some JRPGs as side games, like Tales and
No
indie
problemo.
RPGs kind of on the side. Ys is another one of those where it's like, I don't have to worry a whole lot when I play Ys. I gotta just enjoy myself, kick back, relax. The Great Ace Attorney 2.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Put that on the TV here. I already have Soul Blur. Why? Oh. I see. That was silly of me. Oh, Muse.
Just what I needed.
Oh, Muse. I hate that you're now gone and you're a pivotal
wrap
character
this
of
up
plot.
Set gunner!
Because now my healer is gone. Who else am I gonna put cannon on and spend a little less than 10 EP to heal my entire crew? Like, come on.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Very well. Let's go.
It also helps finding games like that, like East and stuff like that, where you could just kind of like hang out, chill and everything, because
Yeah!
Got it.
No problemo.
it becomes more about the enjoyment from the long term and the enjoyment of just being relaxed and being, you know, enjoying yourself than it does anything plot related or, you know. Wait, I missed a chest. Especially when you know, like, there are some days where I just end up working till like 6:30, 7 o'clock or something like that. And so, especially on days that I don't stream, it's just like, really what I need is to just, you know, eat dinner. Because obviously I'm not going to be working on days that I work out, that I work until 6 or 7. I'm just not going to work out that day. So just eat something and then just really kick back on a couch and just enjoy myself. And so that's where those types of games really, really help a lot. Especially if I don't feel like watching anime. Because boy, I can't do it no more, people. I can't. I used to be that guy back in college. If you told him to finish a whole anime season, he could do it in a day. 2 days at most. He'd be able to finish whole seasons in like just 2 days flat. Now it's like, oh god, how do I do any of this? There it is, the teleportation stone Roselia told us about. We can use it to get outside, right? Nearly 3 weeks have passed since the Great Twilight began. I wonder how much has changed. No telling what lies ahead. Don't let your guard down. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, they have a check mark now? Thank you. I guess before we continue, I can probably comment on that. I think really what it boils down to with Trails is that they have trouble doing what they have trouble because Falcom has to sell. Final Fantasy XIV won Best Ongoing. Woohoo! Let's go. So what Falcom has a problem with is the fact that because they're an indie company, they have to always put something in some way, shape, or form that will allow them to sell. Now, before Trails got really, really crazy from Sky, you know, and before Ys 5 killed off the entire franchise for a bit, you know, they had Ys, which was well known. The gameplay was what sold it. The gameplay and the music and like not the crazy plot, but sometimes the plot related to it. So they had that. They had that as a format. Ys 5 killed things off, and then Ys 6 comes back, Arcade Nepishtim, and it revives the series. It's like, oh, dude, yes. And more people got to play Ys as a matter of fact. And so like, whoa, this is actually a really cool franchise. Like, let me learn more about it. This is an action RPG that with great music. Why would I not do that? in comes Trails in the Sky, where they're like, okay, well, let's continue what we have with Legend of Heroes, which was still actually was selling relatively well from what I understand, and let's bring it up to scale. But now let's try adding in modern light novel, modern anime tropes into this sort of thing, because that can easily hit a wider audience. The thing with Trails in the Sky, however, though, is that it kept the identity still of most JRPGs at that time. It still, in a way, felt like a derivative of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. There was a mystic to it. It wasn't totally tropey. Like, you look at Sky FC, it's like, yeah, the whole thing of Sky FC is the political coup that takes place and learning about the country of Liberl. It sold well because not only do you have an amazing game that shows you a whole damn country with rules, with laws, and with different locations and types of people and music and stuff like that, but you have a story that relatively itself is, while it is in a way self-contained. Yeah, I mean, there's the sequel and all that fun stuff too. But like, it works out really well. Sky SC comes in, then when you get the cliffhanger, it's like, okay, you've done everything in Liberl, now go back and find Joshua. Now go back and fight the Enforcers. Go back and fight Ouroboros. It's like, yeah, that shit's really cool. Sky the Third comes in, and that one you start to get a little bit crazy, but you can do that because of the format that Sky the Third went, being a dungeon crawler, and adding on with the doors. That works out really well, where you can still tell a self-contained story.
Okay.
You can still do a whole lot, and that's what they did with the doors. That's where you get Star Door 8, which sets up the whole thing for later on. You get Star Door 15, which fucks with everybody's mind. And you can do that sort of stuff. But then you get to Crossbell, where really this whole problem starts. And what happens is and I give Crossbell a lot of credit here for this. It actually does a really good job of kind of keeping that Sky feeling by keeping itself within Crossbell and almost a self-contained nature. Zero was really good at that from the cult perspective. Like, the D therefore G cult was actually a really cool plot twist and a cool story. Yeah, it took a long time to get to that point in the game. It was the last 25% of the game, where the first 3 chapters were, again, learning about Crossbell.
Let's go.
Not that big of a deal. But Zero at least still does that pretty well. Azure then comes in and says, okay, we're now gonna get ambitious, and we're gonna go with the Azure Tree and, you know, the Septarian and the Child and all that fun stuff. But again, it still stays within itself, and it still stays relatively believable and not super duper crazy for what it's worth. Like, it actually does a pretty good job at that. Where Crossbell starts to bring in the darkness of the series, if I may even call it a darkness, is the anime tropes that, as you said, Takada, influence the story. Where you now have characters that they act to sell. They don't act per their world. Lloyd acts per his world just fine. Randy, when he's being serious, acts his world just fine. Tia, when she acts her world, acts just fine. Ellie is still useless. Screw her to hell. Noel, yeah, she gets shafted, but still, when she acts in her world, which is like 95% of the time, she acts really well. Wazzy exists. But when you start combining them together and you start throwing in those jokes and you start throwing in those tropes, that's where you start to find a lot of faltering, and where this plot and this world that you've built together just doesn't feel as amazing and, like, you know, willfully wowing as it did back in Sky. As I said, when Lloyd is on his own or with another person, he's great, and there's so much good writing in Crossbell and Azure for that. When you bring it into a party, it all falls apart, because every 30 seconds someone's making fun of Lloyd for being a lady killer with a baby face. Ha ha ha, Lloyd, you're going after those big booby women. Ha ha. You know, Randy does it, Wazzy does it, Ellie and Tio are just like, well, that's Lloyd for you. That's just how he is. Like, I can't believe I fell in love with this guy. Ha 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 ha. And, you know, that sells in the JP market. As my own personal perspective, I don't mind it, because that's kind of what I've been reading and watching ever since I've started watching anime, is harems and rom-coms where these tropes are just riddled all over the place. So in a sense, I'm desensitized to it, but I can absolutely see and almost agree with the fact that, yeah, it does hurt a lot to a character that you have built up very well. A detective that you've built up really well. A statesman that you've built up really well. Trails was the un-Hino killer. In a sense, yeah. Remember when they ruined Noel's best moments with this? Exactly. I still love Noel as a person, but in hindsight now, I might have said something different during the playthrough, but talking about it now, I feel like I'm changing my opinion, where it's like, yeah, they definitely did ruin Noel's best thing. Because of the fact that, you know, the whole thing, you know, it's like, whatever. Yeah, the thing is I don't want to take away from the fact that bonding events exist. I don't see an issue with bonding events as a whole. Because when you want to have a big cast, you don't want to have a 600-hour game. I mean, Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 does that. But you don't want to have a 600-hour game where you explore every single person's, you know, side stories and backstories and all that fun stuff. So kind of pick and choose and stuff like that. I don't want to discredit those. I personally am a fan of them. And I really enjoyed Noel's at the time. But, it's, you know, for what it's worth, you know, when you do that in-game, like, that's where it just really struggles. And if that wasn't very apparent... Also, hang on. Y'all see this tree? Y'all see this tree? Look at this. Look at this effect on this tree. The mana on the tree? Yo, you see this? Let's go. That's actually really cool. The way I think that... Yes, so obviously the next best thing is to write them into the story. Which essentially is what Trails in the Sky did. Basically, if you think about it, people got chapters, people got time on screen. Like when Chloe first comes in Trails in the Sky FC, it's all about Chloe and stuff like that. When Tita first comes in Zeiss, it's all about Tita and Zeiss. I mean, you find Zin, I mean, you know, Zin exists. But you get what I mean. Olivier, while he doesn't get his time, you know, we know now that he actually gets his time over the entire course of the story. We get it in Sky SC a little bit more with Blue Blanc. We get Scheherazade in SC with Lucicola. But we fill in some of those blanks with Sky the Third and the Doors. So it's like, oh, cool, we can add. The best part about it is that it's canon. Right, which is what I think most people would want. Most people want that, is that it's canon and that you can reference it. Absolutely. So that's why, you know, that's where Cold Steel starts to falter, and it falters more as it goes on because you just have way too many people, and every character is acting to sell and not acting to the world. But that's one of the problems with Falcom being an indie company, is that you have to sell, otherwise you just won't survive. And that's just an unfortunate truth that, you know, it has to be accepted when playing Falcom, and that's why they can't be. Yeah, Crossbell definitely faltered with that too. Even though they didn't really need to, they didn't have that many characters that they really needed to work with. They had like 6 at most. Zero could have done it really easily because they gave you the whole party from the get-go. Yeah, exactly. It's just an unfortunate truth of Falcom. I didn't intend to make this discussion that long, but, you know, it's something that I think definitely needs to be brought up and shared. Hopefully someone can clip the last, like, 10 minutes of what I said and send it to people or save it, and if I ever forget what the hell I said, send it to me if I ever forget what the hell I said. Does that, okay, so then I think really the question then that would be asked is, okay, Goldie, does that then make Cold Steel bad? I mean, that's kind of on the person, right? That becomes on you. But if we were to go holistically,
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know if I can answer that, because even though CS1 and CS2 do what they do, CS1, CS2 finishes in a way strong, and it completes what it needs to do. CS3 is where I now go 50-50, where it's like, it does what it needs to do, but it becomes very evident of where they really try to sell it to you really, really hard. And CS4, I mean, so far is fine, but like that hot spring scene is just oozing with that sort of mentality of just like, yeah, it's going to be the fan service game, basically. It's going to be the game that someone decided that instead of giving you the actual ending, we're gonna give the fan ending. Because they took a popularity poll or something. It's like when a harem does a popularity poll for who's gonna be the winner, or who they find the best girl, and then they end up doing that anyway, rather than what might have actually made sense. They just went with a popularity poll. I think CS1, CS2 has the basis of a good story. Like, I think the Civil War itself is a fantastic idea, and they do it relatively well. But yeah, it begins to fall apart. CS3 shows that, where it begins to fall apart. But I still think CS3 kind of stays on the better side of things than the worst side of things as a whole. So CS1, CS2, CS3 is on the better side, but they all, you can see exactly where the selling comes instead of acting. And that not good story is going to be carrying to the next arc. I don't know. I'm optimistic about Calvard. From what I've heard, it does good. From the very few people that I know that have played it, I have heard good about it. Yeah, it's still riddled with Falcom writing. That's not East writing, it's Trails writing, but it's been a little bit since I don't know, when a company says they want to use a game as kind of a re-stepping stone into something, I feel like Kuro is going to be trying to do that. They're going to try to not sell it that much. I mean, they're still going to try to sell it as all heck. I'm sure everyone has been recommended that video of Kuro no Kiseki by CGI Inferno about a certain character having a certain accident. Like, that still exists in Kuro no Kiseki. But as a whole, I think we can at least be sure that Falcom might have learned their lesson here in that they're not going to pull a CS4, right? They're not going to bring in 60, 70 playable characters into this magical, wondrous, gigantic curse of a thing and have 7 divine knights, fighting each other. They're not going to do that, I hope. It's not going to be that ambitious. And it's very obvious that Van is going to be what Reen isn't. That scene isn't bad, actually, because it's public harassment. Yeah, I mean, Everyone knows what scene I'm talking about. You've been recommended it. It has over 1 million views now. Stop. I mean, in a way, it could be public harassment, but it's not like it was their fault after all. It could be in that nature. Alright, let's continue. We'll keep talking, but let's continue here. If you proceed, you'll be able to return. Yeah, it's fine. But I have hope. I have hopes for Kuro no Kiseki. I'm excited for Hajimari as well because of the 3-route system. Also, cool animation with the spirit path there. That was awesome. I think what Falcom needs is a slap in the face so they can realize. I think what Falcom also needs is to take the writers that they have for Ys and, sit them down with the Trails writers. Because if we look at Ys 8-9, while they are not the strongest plots in their own regard, they don't do any of this. They don't do any of this. I mean, Ys 8 has one scene where they do the whole, oh no, you caught me taking a bath, slap in the face. That's it. Ys 9 does none of that. Why are we doing things differently here? Yes, because Ys is more action focused. We don't have time to do this sort of tropey stuff. That's fine. Bring that to Trails. Go against the trope. Go against the grain. I think most people, even in JP, want people to go against the grain. I'm sure many people in JP, they sell well, but I think most people in JP, I would hope, are getting tired of the, silly light novel of, oh my god, my sister's in love with me, or my sister's friend is in love with me, or, oh my goodness, I can't make love to my girlfriend, so I'll cheat on somebody, come on. Also, my favorite song is back. I'm sorry, but my favorite song in CS3 is this song, Behind the Lore, and it's hands down. Delete anime. Don't get rid of tropes. Bring new tropes. Give me new tropes. Don't give me tropes that you've been using since 2008. Where are we? Are we on the Sutherland side? All I can tell is that we're in a cave. You feel that? It's wind coming from over there. The exit must be that way then. Let's go. Isekai Trails. As if Trails isn't just the largest isekai in the world. Let's be real. See, here's the thing. I think CS1 and CS3 do the school setting better than Persona, right? They do that trope perfectly fine. Do they need to do it again? No. But do they do it well? Yes. Oh, we're here. Oh, this song is so good! Isthmia Great Forest. Man, that sure is one hell of a trick. Looks like we popped right out into the woodlands near St. Arc. I take it you guys are familiar with this place? Yeah, I never would have guessed we'd end up here, though. There's so many iron flowers here. Ah, this is a spot we visited during our special ops missions, isn't it? Oh yeah, during our first field exercises. We got ourselves into a pretty rough spot now that I think about it. That was 4 months ago now. Yet it feels like an eternity has passed since then. Leave the sentimental stories for later. We're not here to revisit memories. There's work to be done. Yes, of course. Our tasks are to investigate the singularity and assess the overall situation in the area. We will need to use our time effectively. First things first, we need to get out of this forest. Be on guard and watch out for monsters. I love this song. I love this area. It's so good. Unisuga, man. Soul. I don't think anyone has fire bolts. Ah, adorable. One of them is the fact that Trails is an actual game series in Tokyo's Xanadu world. Yes, that is true. Can live with that. Unfortunate. I'll see to it as I need. Hang on, where's Kurt? Oh, he already has evade one? Oh, no. Lame. The Nayuta link? Yeah. Pilla's grandfather.
Going through here with you guys makes me a little nostalgic.
Poor kids. I should let them be for now.
See? Subtlety.
We have the advantage.
At the end of the day, though,
Behold, the
you know, when
Vanderstein.
everything is said and done, I am happy that I got into Trails as a whole. I am happy that I went through this entire journey of playing Sky, Crossbell, and Cold Steel. I don't regret anything that I've done with this series, or nor do I regret playing any Falcom game. Really, I personally,
Got him. Don't let up.
East, oh,
You can't escape.
that series does me well. I will say that series does me well.
Very well. Strike.
Now,
Honestly, that's also a good point.
search mode activate.
That's a good point, Esto. We found something to mutually bond over after Kingdom Hearts 3 that destroyed so much. Those discussions were not great. And I know I wasn't the best during those either.
That was our chance.
I'll assist.
Down you go. God, not today.
Yuna!
Now,
Earthlight. Yeah,
charging.
Very well. Shot.
I know I was. I sucked.
My turn. Target's eliminated. Move out.
But I learned.
Baby, some treasure.
Force Seal. Stat down. Ooh, I will give that to Yuna, because that was a joke. Oh, appreciate it. Ah. But yeah, Falcom does good. They don't do great. They have a lot of issues,
Have the advantage.
but they do good. They do.
You can't escape. Wide
They make
open.
good music.
It's mine.
They make
Let's go.
good stuff.
There.
My turn.
East especially. I'll compliment East till I die. That series did me so good.
My turn. Yeah.
Eye for an eye. Let's go.
Knocked him right into next week.
Got him. Don't let up.
How many are there? Oh, there's 2 of them.
You can't escape.
Shot.
Should probably heal Altina.
Nice, we did it.
Or not. She can get heal her own self
I must
by
train
leveling up.
even-
Stats updated.
Right. CS, yeah, that's what you and Bonk are in the break section. And there are certain people who are in the make section for the last 2/3 of CS4. And the journey begins to find out where I end up.
Let's get to work, troops.
Pow! Proud warrior!
I don't really need to do that because Proud Warrior already does a high amount of strength increase, but whatever. You're gonna breath each other, aren't they? I swear to God.
Here I go. You can't escape. Wide open.
It's mine. My turn. Strike.
I shall go. Yeah. There.
I will say the one thing that has been the personal annoyance with Trails
Here I go.
is that I have had ideas
Did it.
swimming in my head for JRPG plots, and I always come up with ideas, and I have like ideas that I've written bullet points down on like a notepad or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. This is how this would play. So I try like thinking about how that would be fleshed out more, blah blah blah. Only for then Trails to do the exact same thing, and I'm just like, well, shit.
Sledgehammer.
Or I see some indie RPG try to like do something similar. It's just like, oh well, shit.
My turn.
Other people had the same idea that I did, which is not uncommon, but like,
Let's
oh
go.
well.
Behold, the Vander style.
Not that I couldn't use if I wanted to write my own plot. Not that I couldn't use an idea that already existed in Trails or another RPG, but it just kind of is like, oh, come on now. Now I gotta start thinking of something more original, which is really hard to do. This one's definitely stronger than the average monster. Indeed, it may be a wanted monster, but even then, it seems somewhat stranger than usual. Well, whatever it is, we're no strangers to taking down things that big. We can't just let it be. It might end up being a danger to civilians. Yes, I agree. It's not something we can ignore. Even given our current situation, we can spare a moment to handle this. Glad to see you learned something during your field exercises. Well, as your instructor, I've got your back. Don't fear defeat. If you lose hope, get up, regroup, rethink your approach, and try again. Go get him. And hey, you do well enough. I got a few rewards from the principal and medals from the Imperial family kicking around that I can give you. We're not doing this just for rewards. Ina's so cute with that black tie. But thanks for the help, Randy. I'll spare no effort to match or to even surpass the old Class 7. Jeff Goldblum explaining Raid Shadow Legends. What is this timeline? We've entered the wrong timeline now. Do my best too. It all went wrong when NFTs happened. We've entered the wrong timeline where Jeff Goldblum is explaining Raid Shadow Legends. Thor's Unity Points. The pride and bonds between members of both campuses, okay. Oh, there's a Unity grade. I see. It's like CS2 in that regard.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
There! Watch out! This is a tough one. Here I go! Break through!
I should have done Windblade. That's okay.
Here I go! Arcus activate!
Now, search mode activate. Scan complete.
This boss kicked my ass. Oh, it's weak to Earth and space, though. Okay.
My turn. Very well. Right, it's down.
They're mine!
Hold on.
My turn.
63,000 health. Oh boy.
Search mode activate. Detailed information.
Water
obtained.
Mirage. Okay.
Got it. There.
Yeah, I need to heal myself. That's not gonna work out well for me if I don't heal. Ooh, Petrifying Glare and Soul. Oh, I see.
An opening.
Hey, Kurt. Good. Keep it going.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
My turn. Right.
My turn. I'll support.
Thanks.
Archim heal.
My turn. Try this on for size. Crimson Gale.
Okay. Eek.
Very well. Let's go. There.
Oh, unfortunate.
Let's get him!
It's mine.
Okay. Yes.
I shall go.
Why did you not hit?
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Doesn't this enemy get an insta-kill mechanic? Excuse you?
Arcus activate.
Very well. Here I go. Try this on for some Crimson. Get! Now's our chance.
I'll assist. Ha!
Oh, dude, a zero arc needle shoot. How wonderful.
My turn. There.
They're mine!
My turn.
Pow! Proud warrior!
Halo movie. Oh, yeah, I heard about
I
that.
shall go. Charging!
Here I go!
Well, that didn't last long.
Arcus activate!
Ha!
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Now. I'll support.
Thank you.
Argent heal.
Here I go! Take this!
My turn. You're done. Eat this. My turn. My turn.
Smack and smack.
They're mine!
This dude has an S break?
Very well.
This dude has an S break? The Great Sun Tzu, just a random freaking enemy, has an S break?
Let's go.
Well, aren't you cool?
My turn. Very well.
Also, wait, did you vanish everybody else? Oh, shit. Let's give myself some help.
Yeah. Very well.
This is it! Yeah! One more! I'll finish it! Excel Breaker!
Let's go.
Don't give up!
Now. Activate Ragnarok. Destroy.
My turn.
Good job, Altina.
Knocked him right into next week. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Brown hair Randy. What?
Let's go.
That's not brown. That's gold. What? How is that brown? Yeah, brown compared to red. That's gold, you fools. Oh, the chest is on the other side too there. Very light brown. Yes, gold. Yellow gold. Dirty blonde, what they call it, I guess. I don't know. Take it as you will.
We strike. Yeah.
There!
Yeah. Useless.
Useless.
Behold the Vander style.
Now's our chance.
They're off guard.
I'll assist.
There!
Yeah. It's down.
They're mine!
Yeah. Useless.
Dang!
Eye for an eye. Not today.
Altina, your evasion's good. Uh-oh. What happened? Wait, what happened here? Kurt!
That was foolish. I'm not done yet.
About time I got this started.
Oh.
Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Damn, Randy.
Knocked him right into next week.
Oh, look, Kurt got a little bit of XP from that.
Whew! Baby! Some treasure!
Curia. Elden Ring! Wow, wow, wow. To what do we owe the pleasure of having Elden Ring? I have breath. Nice. Don't worry, Kurt. I'll get you up.
This spot seems excellent for fishing.
Just let me do some fishing. 1 chest, 2 chests, 3 chests, 4 chests. Okay, cool.
There. I got one. Nice.
I'm like kind of surprised these awards are still going.
Check it out. There. I got one. Man. There.
I need more bait.
I got one. I got a good one. Check it out.
Yeah, I need more bait before I do this. All right. What we got? Hey, Jitters, how's it going? Whew, feels good to be out of the forest. It's just me, or are the monsters a lot stronger than last time? Maybe due to the disruption of the spirit veins. Perhaps, but it may be something else as well. Takada, you were not kidding. CS4's soundtrack is way more varied than CS3, and a little bit more on the enjoyable side, actually. And since the higher elements ahead, it seems they're also active out on the highway. Really? Even there? Feel it too. Something has changed since the last time we were here. Solea's sensors do not lie. But unlike in the forest, the presence feels subdued up ahead. Guess that's another thing we can chalk up to the Great Twilight. Come on, let's go to St. Ark and check things out there. Right. It's questionable, but it's cute. St. Ark is east of here. Let's get going, shall we? Yeah, that's that good shit right there. That's that good JRPG music we all came here for. That's what we like. That is what we like.
We have the advantage.
This monkey has a mushroom on its head.
All right. Set. Striker. Let's get him.
It's mine.
Stay down.
It's tamer than other outfits that Trails sometimes likes to do.
They're mine.
I shall go. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
Water, fire, oh, just everything.
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Yeah!
Here I go.
No problemo.
Oh, I'm so sad Kurt died there because now the level synchronicity is up. Synchronicity, is that even a word? The sync of the levels is off. Of XP.
Got it. Don't let up.
2.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! Here I go! Smash!
My turn. Search mode activate. Detailed information obtained.
My turn.
Yeah. Yeah! Dude, going from sleep to faint, that's just unfortunate.
Here I go.
My turn. Search mode activate. Scan complete.
My turn. Strike. Wind blade formation. My turn. Strike. Very well. Strike.
I shall go. Charging.
Here I go! Arcus, activate!
Let's go. Shot. There.
They're mine!
Yeah! Now, charging!
Yeah!
Yeah! Battle complete. Let's continue.
Yeah, I did it!
Stats updated.
There's Ebon Shade. Why get rid of it? I guess if you're just gonna give it back to us. I don't know. They did that, I think, at CS2 as well. Why get rid of it if you're just gonna give it back to us? Hey, let me go this way? Yeah, they're not gonna let us go. Fine.
Let's wrap this up quick.
Oh, they literally actually do comment on the fact that they got healed.
Sledgehammer!
Didn't know if we needed that, but I'll take it.
Strike. It's down.
They're mine!
My turn. Charging! Ha!
It's my turn! Smash! Let's get him! Come on, Kurt!
Leave it to me.
Ah,
No problemo.
did not get the kill.
Let's get to work, troops.
You can't escape! Fire!
This isn't good. Arcus, activate. Ha!
Thank
Thanks.
you. I shall go. I'll support.
Thanks.
Artem heal.
Here I go. You're done for. Eat this.
He lived?
Yeah, right.
An opening.
No, he did not.
Very well. Yeah. Let's go. Shot.
I shall go. There. Battle complete. Let's continue.
Well, that means Kurt is gonna get back Tempest Edge again, or whatever it was, and then Yuna's gonna get back Accelerate soon. Or Star Shot, or whatever she called it.
Now's our chance.
Oh, Lord.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
Quick Star, yeah.
Wide open!
It's mine.
I knew the word star was
Let's
in
go.
there.
Let's go.
I think I used that crap like twice.
Strike. There.
They're mine!
I'll end it.
I shall go.
Howl. Proud warrior.
My turn. Charging.
My turn.
You're done for.
Eat this!
I feel like a lot of battles would go easier for me if I actually used the accelerate crafts a bit more.
All right. Take this.
But hey, here we are.
My turn. There! There!
They're mine.
I shall go. Arcus, activate.
Yeah. Here I go. Orcus activate.
My turn. Charging.
Eh? Here I go. Nice, we did it.
Scald! Okay. Serious Rush level 2. Oh, look, we got breath!
I must train.
How nice. I don't have anything else, though. It's fine, you can just stay there.
Found some treasure. Locked and loaded.
A green pendulum, hello? Is this not a bit early? Oh, it doesn't have any of the nice things on it, though. They're already nerfing things already. They're nerfing them. Can't have nice things around here.
Hey, look over there.
Seems we've reached St. Arc.
All right, let's head in. And stay on your guard.
No. Is this a different song? St. Arc, the old capital. I think it's a new song, yeah. It's been a long time since we came by the residential district in St. Arc. Looking at the place, it doesn't seem like too much has changed. It may seem like that on the surface, but a lot could happen in 4 months. You got that right. We need to tread carefully. Did you hear anything from Sylphide yesterday? Yep, she told me there's a place we can use as a base of operations. It's that building just over there. Let's go and check it out. See, so this is the guild's temporary branch office, huh? Perfect place for getting things done on the down low. The old Class 7 used it before. So, how are things looking, Ellie? There are no communication lines here. Willing to take our investigation out on the streets and gather information ourselves. That's fine. I'm just glad we have a base to use. Let's get to work. What do we start with first? Our top goal is to find the singularity. First, I think we need to get up to speed on everything going on in Erebonia right now. Agreed. We should ensure we have a solid foothold here. It'd be wise to ask around the cafe and cathedral then. I'm sure they'll prove to have valuable sources of intel. I'd like to get in contact with Marquis Hyams as well somehow. Keanu! Oh no. Good idea! He could be really helpful. Apparently he was in the capital during the Great Twilight. Do you think he's come back yet? We could check the Marquis's estate in the Noble District to be certain. That's a total of 3 places to collect information. Alright, let's get moving then! Oh, sorry, Randy. We didn't even let you get a word in, huh? Don't worry about it. I figured I'd just leave this one to you guys anyway. But still. Randy? Don't mind me. Right now, it's up in the air just how closely the Chancellor's tracking your guys' movements. Got a lay of the land from back during the field exercises, but this time we need to tread real lightly. Got it. Let's get started. Heads. Last time Keanu was there, we got Cyberpunk, so let's see what happens this time with Keanu. Cyberpunk 2077 2? Part 2? Alright. I like Randy's reaction there to basically being like a trailer for Matrix. That makes sense, actually. Aw, how cute. I like Randy's reaction to Yuna basically, like, you know, taking charge there, and then Kurt and Altina talking it out and stuff like that. He's just impressed, like, oh shit, Reen actually did a good job teaching them. Or more like they figured it out on their own, really. Yeah, I knew it was CGI confirmed. God damn it.
Okay.
Alright. Before you decide to do that, go to the inn. I'm always curious to go back to towns in Cold. I will say, there's one of the more fun things about Cold Steel, if we want to give it some compliments here, is it's always fun to go back to places that you've been to before. Like, we did this in CS2 where it's like, do I recognize anybody? Do I know anybody? Matrix game on UE5? UE5? Heck. I know it's out, but like, dang. Sounds like they're having some kind of argument. Huh, wonder what's up. Come on, Corolla. Why you mean mugging me like that? Just answer me, Nash. Is it true? Did you get a draft card from the military? I did. Just the other day, in fact. Can't say I foresaw myself crawling through the trenches. But hey, at least there'll be some training at the camp beforehand. Wipe that smile off your face. Do you even understand the gravity of this situation? It looks like that bad Fast and Furious game. Oh no, it's a racer? Or it's not like a racer, but it's trying to be more than, oh no. You're going to war! Corolla, you can yell until you're blue in the face. It won't change the fact that the draft is inevitable. But I'd be lying if I said it felt real to me. It still doesn't. Draft, going to war. They must be conscripting for the army. They're calling up cities to prepare for war. You mean because of the national mobilization law that the Blood and Iron Chancellor has enacted? What's an unimaginable burden on every Erebonian citizen, all so that the government can wage total war. All the way up to putting them on the front lines. How could they do this? Oh, customers! I'm so sorry, that was terribly unprofessional. I'll take your order if you're ready. He just screws off. Alright, so let's see. The delegate does 4,000 HP. There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the type of stuff we need right now. Because we don't have, like, we have 4,000 is about half our health. That's good. It's good for early game. But the problem is that when you get to end game, it's like, oh god, it's not gonna really matter a whole lot, is it? Go to the Orbital Factory next. Or continue onwards. Coil. Mobius. That actually might help right now. That might help. Hang on. I don't need hit. Oh no. I mean, I'll put it on just for the sake of having it on, but like, I don't need it. Attack 2 is okay. That's see here. Gothic handkerchief. That's actually pretty good. Evasion +3. I need a marble ring? Okay, I can buy that later. Don't I have a soul blur? No? I could make one if I need to. I'm sure I could probably make that item later though. I'm not too worried about that then. Okay. Is that everything in this area? Yeah, probably there's no one here to talk to either. Because that's just a lady, that's just a dude and a girl. Okay. Then we can head to Cathedral Square. This music is great. It's bumping. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff here. All right, let's go department store, hotel, and then that shop over there. Is that Saint Estrade uniform? How'd you get over here? Oh, okay, now we're getting to some stuff here. One 403, 1128. Pretty big increase. That is a pretty big increase. It takes two. Hey, look at that. Oh, dude, hair colors as well. You can buy those later. You can buy a marble ring though. A marble one. There's marble. I don't have them. They can't buy a marble ring. Never mind. Okay, I'll come back to that. Items and stuff. Deserved. Yeah, I think it's deserved. Especially after the shit they went through. Long time to see. It's a great honor that you go to the effort of sneaking in to visit my store. Of course. I assume you already know our circumstances. Do you guys know each other? When we visited during field exercises, he assisted us with collecting intel. This is a weapon shop that both Laura and Fee really like. Anyway, you seem down. What happened? Oh, I can't shake what happened to the Courageous from my mind. Obviously, the fact that Viscount Arce and Prince Oliver were involved is part of it, but I was good friends with Toval, who lost his life. It's been heartbreaking. You see, I met him several times. He was a kind and bright man. Old Toval included, we really did lose some valuable friends. $8,000. Did I sell anything? These are also nice too. Weapons, 60 increase, 60 increase. If I don't have enough money for all those, the Rider Glove would be nice too. But it's only 5 evasion. I'd rather get better weapons for everybody. and upgrade those. There's the marble ring. I could put one up of those too. Show is over. Nice. Wow, that pretty much lasted my entire stream too. You lot are from the military academy. Sorry, I've got a pretty good idea of what you guys are going through right now. Some soldiers came inquiring about branch campus students earlier. I see, so they're asking around. You can't be surprised at that. Well, I honestly don't know anything. All I said is that the branch campus students who came by my store were good kids. But they were saying a lot of crazy stuff in the newspapers and on the radio. Make sure you look after yourselves when you're walking around the town. Thank you for your advice. And then we have the Chosen One. Which is another book that we can get. Oh, Prover's Ebb. Defense ADF 30, and then critical rate 3. It's a pretty good one too. That's actually a pretty good one. But I don't know, I feel like it's good for early game, but I can't see it being like that useful, actually, in the long run. Alright, I'm changing class. I'm not dual wielding anymore.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I feel like any hair color you give Yuna, it works for her.
Okay.
Especially this rainbow stuff. Oh, yes, I love it on her. Holla, 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 holla.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, Randy, what happened to you? And then it was just like, just the camera angle. Okay. Hang on. I don't think we need to do anything in the hotel. Yeah, you're staying in a Stry uniform, aren't you? Weren't you the one that came to the bazaar actually when we in the summer festival? Damn, Charles. Don't worry, it's not like you were doing a whole lot anyway right there. Everything is 4,000 only. We came here on a previous special ops mission. Yes, back when we were asked to collect iron flowers. Iron flowers, huh? That's the lavender growing around the village, isn't it? That's right. We received the request from the Archbishop at the time. I want to speak to him again, but I think we need to be careful. Indeed. There was that business with Gaius. The Congregation for the Sacraments and the Congregation for the Divine Worship are engaged in a turf war, I believe. Yeah, looks like. Even in Crossbelt, too. We listened to Elliot play the violin here. Is that Fiona? A live performance by an upcoming musician is really something special. Yes, the experience is a precious memory for me. You've really grown.
Did I hear you mention you've seen Elliot perform? As in Elliot Craig?
It is Fiona. Oh, get a load of her. Do you think she's my age? Randy! Yes, we had the pleasure of listening to a previous performance here at the Cathedral. It was absolutely amazing.
I'm so happy to hear you say that. To be honest, he still has a lot left to learn. But even so, I know in my heart that one day, he'll be the greatest performer in the Empire.
Looks like Elliot has another fan. I'm certain he'll become the best. Besides being cute, the aura around him is something else when he's playing. Oh, I guess Elliot's cute. Cute? Is that really a compliment? I believe it's an objective truth. You are also on par with him, Kurt. What? Please don't involve me. Are you from around here, or are you a traveler? Oh, I've come from the capital. I have some relatives living in the area. I haven't been able to see one of them, and the other I can't even get in contact with. I see. Is there any way we can help you? We're just taking a look around town. Yuna, I think we can do this much. Thank you, but I know where one is. As for the other one, I was hoping to ask the Archbishop after a discussion regarding a performance. I see. You a musician too? Yes, my name's Fiona. Fiona, I've been waiting for you. I heard something about you stopping by Dracula Fortress, correct? Yes, the checks are getting tighter, so we had to change plans for the moment. That's so. Well, there's a lot going on over there after all. Well, welcome for your long journey. Let me show you to the Archbishop. Thank you for your help. Until next time. Something bothers me about her. Dracula Fortress is a major base for the Imperial forces, right? Yes, it's northeast of here. That aside, I can't shake just how uncannily familiar she was, from her face to her hair color. The name Fiona rings a bell too. Well, I sure won't be forgetting a knockout beauty like her anytime soon. I can tell you that much. Really, Randy? Truly amazing. I like this party of four. They're a good party of four. Anyone we recognize? What are your woes, Felicia? Ah, Felicia. Can I go sneak in on them? What is happening here? Ah. Oh, don't worry, Fiona. He was in a great village up until now. Iron Village. So what the sister doing? Apparently, I guess she's helping that old man's leg because he got injured by a monster. Couldn't be me. It didn't look right though. Let me double check the mansion, see if there's any books or anything that I can pick up. I don't see anything on the guide, but you never know with these sorts of things. Your brother was in a coma for like a week. He kind of was in like this giant village, this village called Iron Village for witches and shit like that, and yeah, don't worry about it, Fiona. You'll see him soon enough. I like how after running, you just come to if you continuously hold on the run button, like, you know how, like, she slides to a stop. That's cute. I like that. It's the simple but nice things about JRPGs when they do that. Marcus Hyarm's mansion is ahead. Yep, so let's go check if he's there, or... Hold up. Who's that in front of the mansion? Guys, they appear to be the same Imperial Defense Force that was in the capital. French army was on security before. They must be part of the Imperial Army, right? If they see us, we're gonna be in big trouble. State your name and purpose. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Sorry, we got lost. Didn't mean to come down this road. We were just hoping to see the sights before war breaks out. Huh, so you're tourists. We are temporarily managing St. Ark in Marcus Hyarm's absence. You'd best avoid doing anything suspicious. Thanks for the warning. Let's get going. Yes. Man, thanks for the save, Randy. I take it you've done that before? What can I say? I think on my feet. That aside, so the Marquis isn't here, huh? That may simply be the recover story. If word got out that Marquis Hirams had sponsored the Weissland army, it would damage public opinion of the war. Do you really think they planned that far ahead? If they want to avoid news of dissent, then it seems unlikely they'll be actively searching for us here. Either way, we can't afford to get sloppy, so stay sharp, everyone. I think we're pretty much done investigating. Got a better handle on the situation now than before. Yes, it's clear that preparations for the war with Calvard are underway. At this rate, it'll soon be unavoidable. It's as if some force is propelling the countries on a course bound for destruction. It's uncanny how rapidly this is progressing. Could this be an effect of the Great Twilight too? Maybe. There's definitely something unnatural about it. I think so too. Should we go back to the guild and talk about what steps to take next? Good idea. Let's head back to the apartments. You. Wait, you hear that? It sounds like someone's inside. Huh? You don't think... You know, keep it down. Think it's someone sent by the government to find us, do you? Well, they're alone at least. Shouldn't be too dangerous, but still. We need to stay on our toes. Between the four of us, we should be able to handle one person. Why don't we just take them on right now? Might be just an ordinary civilian, you know. Given the timing, it'd be unlikely for someone completely unrelated to occupy the area. Guess we need to do something here. But keep your weapons put away, got it? Alright, Uni, I'll be backing you up, so you do what you can with your restraint technique. Roger that! I'll act as support as well. Be careful, Yuna. We'll be right behind you.
Whoa, so this really is a guild branch. How cool! It's like I'm in an adventure story.
Is it Kyrie?
But then again, maybe I shouldn't be in here. I should probably wait out.
Gotcha! It is Kyrie. How did I recognize that? Ha! How'd you like my police academy restraint technique? Wait, huh? Hold on, I know those clothes. Yuna's great. Yuna, that's the branch campus uniform. Couldn't be. Kyrie? Class 9 Military Finance. Kyrie.
I thought I saw you in town, but I wasn't sure at first.
How could you not recognize the manliest man? You know?
I'm glad you're all okay. Good to see you, Class 7. Instructor Randolph, too.
So sorry, Kyrie. We had no idea it was you in here. Should mark some points off for not realizing it the second we walked in. I'm just as guilty, though. No, it's my fault for coming in uninvited. It's pretty embarrassing for an airborne man to be caught totally defenseless like that. I've got to say, I never thought we'd run into you in St. Ark of all places. We were worried that when we heard the Grawl had been swallowed up by a distortion in time and space. Yeah, Instructor Toa and the people of the church worked out a way to get us teleported to a safe area. Thanks to that, I was able to get in close to the city and rely on my contacts for the rest. I see. Well, it's a relief to hear that. I would expect as much of the Growl Sitter, but Instructor Toa came through rather well herself. I'm relieved to see you're safe as well. But you said us. Is it more than just you? Oh, right. I teleported here with Pablo and Tatiana. They're over in Parm to gather some intel right now. Alright, eh? Sounds like you guys have been hard at work. If that's the case, maybe we should go over there too. Right, there's a chance they may have dug up something related to the singularity. In addition, Kurt has many friends in Parm he may want to reconnect with if we visit. We can confirm their safety as well as meet up with Pablo and Tatiana. Ellie. Thank you, Altina. Guess that settles it. Be careful out there, Class 7, Instructor Randolph. May Adios guide your way. The group allowed Kairi to use the temporary guild branch and its facilities as a base of operations, then decide to head in the direction of Parm. Time to get a move on. We're heading straight to Parm or what? I want to say that's fine, but I've still got what Fiona said before stuck in my head. Dracula Fortress is northeast of here. I wonder if we should go check it out. Yes, we should scout our surroundings on the way to Parm. The surrounding highways have been unlocked. But I think with that, we have reached a good stopping point for today. By the way, I hope the naming sense that I have for the archive playlist and the streams are better than I did for CS2. I think I like the way the naming is going so far, but with that, ends another session of Trails of Cold Steel 4. In the next episode, or next session, I mean, we're going to be going through and taking, continuing our way more towards South Sutherland, heading over to Parm. I'm pretty much just doing a lot of plot stuff. I suspect at some point we'll be getting side quests, because those will happen at some point as well. So that'll, we'll have to see how those go in this game and all. But still, it's been pretty fun so far. I know Act 2/3 is when things get really crazy. So as of right now, I am enjoying my time quite a lot here so far. So as always, thank you all so much for coming out to this session of Trails of Cold Steel 4, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.